Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Katie Dykes. I'm the Commissioner at the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection.
Hi, and I'm Miriam Delphin-Rittman. Good morning. I'm the Commissioner of Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services.
We are so excited to be here. It's a beautiful day here at KettleTown State Park, and it's a perfect day for us to talk about the importance of mental health and getting outdoors. It's never been more important than right now with everything that's going on. We know folks are experiencing a lot of stress related to coronavirus and economic challenges and so much that our state is going through, the people of our state are going through today. And at DEEP, of course, we know that one of the most beneficial things people can do is to get outside, whether it's at one of our more than 100 different beautiful state parks that are all around and accessible to folks within 15 minutes drive of everyone in the state, or if it's experiencing a little bit of time outdoors, outside your house, in your backyard, in your neighborhood, or accessing the outdoors online by streaming activities. And we're really excited to be partnering together to promote some of those opportunities over the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, and you know, I have to say we're so thrilled to be part of this collaboration. So appreciate being able to partner with DEEP and Toivo. We're thrilled that for the next 4 Fridays we'll be at different parks doing different mindfulness activities. So yoga this week, and then there's qigong and mindfulness meditation. So definitely tune in. It promises to be a wonderful way to de-stress, to relax, and we know how important that is now. It is such a difficult time with what we're going through statewide and countrywide, and so wanting to be able to provide a little bit of opportunity for people to come out and actually watch this virtually, because this will be streamed on the DEEP website, Facebook page, on DEMIS, as well as Toivo. So it's an opportunity to participate in some of these activities to help de-stress from your home. So thank you for tuning in.
The best part of getting outdoors is, or experiencing the outdoors, is that you don't have to have a lot of skill or fancy equipment in order to enjoy it. In fact, I'm barefoot. It just feels fantastic to have some grass underneath the feet, listening to the crickets, some of the sounds outdoors, just taking that moment to kind of disconnect and really pay attention to the world outside can really do wonders for your stress levels. And so through these different events, what we're going to really be showcasing is how accessible and easy this is to do.
Yes.
It's just a matter of finding some time in your schedule to do it. But again, I'll just be honest, I don't have a lot of personal skill with yoga, but it's exciting to demonstrate, you know, how you can try new things, and you don't have to be an expert, but taking the time to engage in these activities, especially right now, is just really so important for all of us with everything that's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for tuning in. Certainly come back next Friday, because there'll be other activities going on. Again, wonderful way to be able to de-stress, and we're looking forward to today's yoga session. So thank you, everyone.
Great. Let's get started.
All right, let's do it.
Hello everyone. So welcome. My name is Sarah, and I am one of the yoga teachers for Toivo, an initiative of Advocacy Unlimited. And I'm going to be leading you through your yoga flow today. And we also have Jessica here. She's going to be showing you how you can take this pose in a chair, so that no matter how you show up, know that you're welcome here. Yoga is for you. Welcome everybody. So happy to have you all here. We're actually going to start on our back, so go ahead and come all the way down and take your time getting there. If you're in the chair, you're just going to find a comfortable seat, and you're going to come into constructive rest. So your feet are going to come about hip distance apart, and you're going to slowly lower yourself all the way down onto your back. Just take a moment here. And so if the knees bent don't feel right for you, you can always straighten the legs, and you can play around with how close you walk the feet to your body or how far away you walk. up as you are. Maybe you start to notice your breath here. Without changing it, notice the quality of your breath. How does the breath feel on the nostrils? Is there a taste, a texture at the back of the throat? Does the chest rise and fall as you breathe? Does the belly expand as you inhale? Does it gently draw in and up as you exhale? Maybe the breath feels a little constricted today. Show up honestly. Let the ground hold you here. Maybe the breeze around you reminds you to take in a little fuller, deeper breath. I'll invite you to draw one hand to your heart and one hand to the low belly, knowing that you can always leave the hands right where they are. Everything that I offer is just an offering. I'm going to take what it is that feels right and leave the rest, keeping your body safe, comfortable. And we'll take a moment to connect with our heart space, whatever that means for you, the beating of the heart, a sense of gratitude, nature, love, flow, all names are welcome here. But within this space, see if you can set an intention for your practice. What are you dedicating your practice to today? Maybe to this connection to the earth, to the beauty around us. And know that whatever else it is that you hope for yourself, I hope it for you too. And we'll seal that intention. Take a deep breath in, breathe in, fill the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And as you exhale, let it all out. One more nice full deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. You're welcome to leave the hands right there as we start to move into a three-part breath. Drawing the breath deep into the belly, let your belly expand, the ribs, the chest. And as you exhale, navel gently draws in and out, ribs deflate, chest drops down. And then moving in your own time, your own pace. Nice big deep breaths in, long breaths out. And allowing the sounds that you hear around you to be an opportunity to bring you back to the sound of your breath. Taking a few rounds more, breathing in, breathing out, and noticing if the eyes are closed, maybe you focus on feeling the body breathing into the ground. And if the eyes are open, maybe you're taking in that blue sky, those clouds, the tops of the trees. Now you're welcome to stay right here with this breath, or we'll start to add a count to this breath. You're going to inhale for the count of 4, hold for the count of 2, and exhale out nice and long for the count of 6. Whenever you're ready, in for 4, hold for 2, nice and long for the count of 6. Our exhale is associated with grounding. So every time you exhale, can you feel the body sink a little heavier to the ground? rest on the breath, sinking us into the present moment. Just a few more rounds there, your own time, your own pace. Noticing that space in between, that hold for two, that pause between the inhale and the exhale. Maybe noticing the sensations that you feel as you bring awareness to that space in between. When you're ready, I'll invite you to let the breath now settle into a very natural, rhythmic flow. Nothing to force in or out. Maybe the hands gently come alongside the body now. See if you can rest your palms towards the ground. Just feeling the ground, the mat, wherever you are. Maybe the thighs as you sit in chair. Letting the breath settle, start to find a little sway in the knees, just rocking the legs from side to side. And you can allow the movement to be really slow, as if you're moving the legs through honey. And the hands can rest right where they are, or maybe the hands come a little bit wider as you let the twist get a little bit wider, that sway. And just allowing your breath to flow naturally in and out. And when you're ready, gently taking the knees back to center, go ahead and plant your right foot, draw that left knee in towards you. And so just notice how this feels here. Maybe your hands wrap around the top of the knee as you draw the knee in. Maybe that's enough sensation, or maybe the opposite leg straightens out, that right leg begins to straighten. And just breathe there. With every exhale, you can let the leg just gently draw in, this little vinyasa. Really small and gentle. Maybe it feels good to roll the ankle here, maybe splay those toes. And let the small movements be enough. You're welcome to take that knee into a little bit of a circle, finding a circle at the foot. Just gently rolling direction and the other. Beautiful. When you're ready, we'll come to the other side. Drop that left foot, draw the right foot all the way in, and just feel there first. And if you're on your mat, you can straighten the opposite leg. And again, just breathing there, noticing how you feel in the ankle, the toes. Is there a gentle pulse in? Noticing the difference between the left and the right, meeting each side, right where it is, not expecting to feel the same on one side or the other. And maybe you take that knee in a little bit of a circle, just kind of rolling in one direction and then the other. And notice your mind. Where is the mind gone as you start to move? Are you doing your grocery shopping? Can you come back to your breath, come back to how you feel in your body? Beautiful. When you're ready, we'll bring both feet back down to the ground, knees up to the sky, a little sway side to side. Take a deep breath in. Knees will come back up towards the sky, and take your left ankle on top of the right thigh. Your left hand can gently press the left knee away, just coming into this really gentle figure four. Left toes can draw towards the left knee, and maybe there's even a little sway here. You're welcome to stay right here, or kind of taking the figure four back to center. Maybe the right thigh draws in towards the body. And really gentle, just as you're starting to get warmed up, nothing to force or rush here. The beginning of our practice is so much about checking in with just getting connected to the ground below you and coming back to your body. Noticing how you feel before you ask it to move forward. Noticing where the mind is. Where's your heart? Where's your intention? When you're ready, we'll slowly take the foot back down to the ground. We'll unwind, plant both feet, heel both feet to the ground, and then we'll come to the other side. Right ankle on top of left thigh. Right hand can gently press the right knee away. Right toes gently draw towards the right knee, and maybe a little sway there. Noticing the difference in the hips. If you ever notice that you're holding your breath here, remember that you can come back to that deep three-part breath. 3 breaths automatically slows the heart rate. And then you can allow yourself to settle back into that really rhythmic flow. Beautiful. Maybe the legs come back to center and you draw that left leg in towards the body, gently taking the hands to the back of the thigh. And again, nothing to force here, just really gentle. Take a deep breath. Wonderful. And when you're ready, go ahead and release. Bring both of your feet back down to the ground. A little sway. One last time, side to side. See if you can let the sway get a little bigger now. Maybe the arms come out wide here. Almost like you're coming into a full twist. But let the legs just really sway here. Beautiful. Now when you're ready, come back to center. Now you have a few options here in the chair. Jess is going to kind of show you this little swivel around. And on the mat, you have the opportunity. You can gently roll over, press yourself up to seated. Or I invite you to start rocking on your spine, front to back. And just allow yourself to take that rock a few times. Feel the ground under the spine. Notice if you're like holding your corners of your mouth down. Some people like to go in a full circle. You could try. Guys are like, nope. When you're ready, let's come up to seated. So seated can be what's comfortable for you. For some of us will be cross-legged. Some of you may feel comfortable with the legs out straight. My body's like, nope, not here. Cross-legged, one leg out, one leg in, right? Wherever you're in the chair, just maybe you scoot forward a bit or you're sitting back, right? So find a comfortable seat. Shoulders can stack over hips. So just check in with your body. If your knees are sitting up really high, it may be beneficial for you to just take the hands back behind you. And then here you'll just open the heart, reach up through the crown of the head. And this might be where you stay here, just so that you can start to get the body really comfortable in the seated position before you ask it to do more. Right? I really want to focus on compassion, opening up slowly. Take a deep breath here. If you feel comfortable sitting up, shoulders over hips, the hands can rest to the thighs. And maybe here you find a little circle in the shoulders, up to the ears, back and down. So notice, as we move really slow, the mind tends to speed up, right? The rest of the world asks us to move really quickly. So when it's time to slow down, it's like, I can't, right? Keep breathing, coming back to that slow movement. Every time you do that, you're affirming to yourself, I'm enough, even if all I do is move slow and breathe. Maybe you take a couple rolls forward, right? And I'm just a guide, so if you're like, oh, one shoulder roll would feel really nice, I really hope that you take that. All right. Beautiful. Notice if you are taking the movement in your arms. Can you really bring the roll up to the shoulders, up to the ears, back and down. Nice. When you're ready, we'll relax the shoulders. Let's drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe that right arm extends out. Let your thumb face up. This one's really nice if you're on the computer all day. Reach out through the fingertips. Reach out through the crown of the head. So you're building space in the cervical spine, and you're going to breathe into it as if you're breathing this revitalizing life force prana into each space in the neck. Right? We don't just create space, but we got to fill it. We got to fill it in with the air. We got this fresh air. Bring it in. Beautiful. Now when you're ready, take the arm down and start to just gently roll the head to the front. Keep the length and kind of stop right in the middle. Take your shoulders down your back. Reach out long as you tuck the chin. Take one breath there, breathing into the back of your neck. Beautiful. We'll come to the other side now. Right ear to right shoulder. Take that left arm out. Notice the difference between one side and the other. Right? My right side is always like, woo. Okay? Notice where you are. Reach out through the fingertips. Reach out through the crown of the head. Notice where your chin is. There's going to be a different sensation. There's not one right or wrong, but tucking the chin will give a different sensation, kind of moving it to the back. And if you draw ear to shoulder, the chin is kind of pressing forward. You're going to find more space in the side here, right on the top of the shoulder. Take a deep breath there. Reach out, opposite directions. Yeah. When you're ready, slowly come back and now find a full circle. Just really gentle though, especially as you look up. Nothing to crank on the neck. Just a gentle looking up, just to find space in the throat. Right, and there's a difference between kind of dropping away from the integrity of the pose and finding a circle and sitting up tall, finding length. And then maybe you roll in the opposite direction. Perfect. Now when you're ready, let the head come back up. And know that you can always stay where it feels right. But you're going to start to come into a circle here in the torso. And you start really small in any direction, because we're going to make our way to the other direction eventually. But start really small. And notice here, are your sitting bones rocking up? You're going to plant your sitting bones, and we'll start to find this circle here. Yeah, and when we really plant the sitting bones, and we lift up through the crown of the head, and we find the circle, we're letting the low back. We have this length in the spine, and then that low back is just getting this really nice movement that we don't get, especially if we've been in the car or if we've been sitting at a computer. And then notice if you're holding your breath. Yep. So notice when you start holding your breath, what movements in your body are an indicator of when you start to hold your breath. Like, where's that relationship there? And that can really bring a lot of insight into where we need to focus our practice so that we can lengthen the breath in poses that we don't feel comfortable or safe in, and remind the body that it's safe enough to relax. Let's go in the opposite direction whenever you're ready. And so again, notice what direction was the most comfortable, because we all have an opposite side that's not as comfortable. We're all going to be really good at hula hooping when this is done. Maybe that'll be another class. All right. Is everybody doing okay?
Yep.
Let's come back to center. Let's come into the side body. Left hand plants, right arm reaches up and over. So you could be on fingertips. I think on the chair you're going to be holding on to the side, or the hand can fall down. Perfect. You can be on fingertips, palm, forearm. Notice what feels right for you. The more you keep shoulders over hips, the more you're going to reach into the side body. Long neck. You can drop the head down, but just notice that's a different sensation. So just notice where you are. When you're ready, come on up, both arms rise. Maybe you reach up, look up towards that blue sky, and exhale, come to the other side. And again, just notice the difference. You can even pulse a little here. It's kind of like what I usually find myself naturally doing. And then we'll find a little flow here, side to side. So come on up, right to the other side. And just kind of flow like grass, right? We don't have to be in sync with each other. I actually feel like I'm doing a really good job as a teacher if I look out and everybody's doing something a little different. It's like, yes, you take what you need. All right, so just a few more. And if you want to linger, right? Maybe one side's just like really tight. I don't know if anybody sits like I do. We kind of sit on a slant. Right. Nice. Okay. And when you're ready, come back up to center. Just let your hands touch the ground. Reach up tall through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. Beautiful. So we're going to come into a move. I'm not sure what the name is. I call it chicken wing. This is the most, it's very professional term. Left hand comes to the back of the head. Right hand will sit inside the right knee. And then you're going to sit up nice and tall. We always want to build length before we ask the body to twist, right? So you're going to up and open to the left. And notice how that feels there. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, you're going to curl, draw elbow to opposite elbow, like you're rounding the back. Okay? So inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Very nice. Let's open, hold here. Okay. Now stay here, or you can come into a full twist. So you'll take your top hand, drop it back behind you, and then your right hand will come sit outside the left knee. Very nice. Take a deep breath in, sit up nice and tall. Long breath out. In these twists, breathing deep into the body is going to show you where you're stretching, where you're tight. One more breath, deep breath. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. Both arms rise, reach up, look up. Oh, nice breeze. Breathe it in. And exhale, hands come down. All right, chicken wing on the other side. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, round. Elbow to opposite elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Up and open, hold there. Let's come into that twist if it feels right. Top hand drops back behind you. Left hand sits outside that right knee. Take a deep breath. Tall, tall spine. Yeah, long neck. One more. Breathe into your belly like you're taking the breath on a spiral staircase. Beautiful. When you're ready, we'll come back to center. Both arms rise, reach up, look up, and exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Beautiful job. We'll come onto all fours now. So you'll come into a tabletop here. And I know, Jess, you're going to come to the back of the chair here. Awesome. So we'll come into tabletop. Okay, a few things in tabletop to keep yourself safe. Press your fingertips, spread your fingers wide, press your fingertips, press your knuckles. Yeah. Turn your arm creases towards the front of, I was going to say the room, towards the water. Our beautiful scene here. And so just notice it's not so much about the arm crease as it is about externally rotating that upper arm bone. This is going to keep the shoulders safe so that we can take a lot of down dogs till we're 100. Okay. Beautiful. So here we'll start to find our cat and cow. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, drop the belly, curl the toes, lift the gaze. And exhale, round the spine, drop the head, release the feet, press the hands into the earth. Beautiful. Then move with your own breath. Just inhaling and exhaling. And just just notice, do you want to stay and linger anywhere? Does the body want to take any little extra movements? And can you listen to yourself there? Nice. Maybe you take a few C shapes with the spine, just looking over to one side and then the other. Perfect. And when you're ready, we'll come back to center. Okay, now you're welcome to stay right here, or I'll invite you to come into a down dog. And now I'm realizing just now you'll come to the back of the chair. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes under, down dog, fingertips press, knuckles press, hips pull up and back. A little bend in both knees. Pull those hips up and back. Right? You're still externally rotating that upper arm bone. Those arm creases are facing that water. Nice. And maybe you pedal the legs out here. Bend one knee and then the other. A little sway in the hips. Really pressing the fingertips into the ground. Knuckles. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Take one more full deep breath here. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly drop the knees back down to the mat. And now step your left foot forward. So we're in this modified runner's lunge. You can tuck your back toes under. Now press your front foot down and back without actually moving. You're pressing down and back and the back leg down and forward. So you're squeezing them towards each other. And then with that stability, start to rise up. Take your hands on top of your thigh. Nice and strong. Perfect. Inhale, arms can rise. Deep breath. Beautiful. One more. When you're ready, hands come down nice and slow. Take your time. You're going to take that leg back, however you get it back there. We'll come right to the other side. Now find that stability. Press the front foot down. Totter with it. But you have this nice water's edge here. Maybe that's where you take your gaze and you focus your gaze so that you're cultivating balance, stability. Fill it with your breath. Beautiful. When you're ready, hands come down. Leg comes back. And just take one cat and cow. Beautiful. When you're ready, come back into your down dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more. And then you'll slowly start to walk your feet towards your hands. Now just get there however you need to. We're going to meet our feet towards our hands in a forward fold. And just hang here for just a moment. Shake out your head. Shake it yes. Shake it no. And when you're ready, bend those knees. Let your arms just start to roll up like a fern unfurling. Arms sweep to the sides and up. And exhale. Hands to heart center. We made it to standing. This doesn't always happen in my classes. The ground feels so nice. Okay, from here we're going to come right into Warrior 1. So let's step back with the left. Warrior 1, the back foot is at about a 45-degree angle. Front knee over front ankle, and you're gently drawing the toes out to the pinky toe, or the knee out to the pinky toes. Okay, you turn your upper body towards the front, face the water, and the arms can rise. Now that same movement that you did in that runner's lunge, you're going to press the feet kind of towards each other. So, right, there's like that little lift that happens. Yeah, take a deep breath there. Focus your gaze, look at that water. If you're looking down, you'll probably go down. We want to go up, so take a deep breath. And now open up to Warrior 2. Turn the back foot to parallel the back of the mat. Arms come out wide, and take your gaze again to the water. Look right over that front hand. Perfect. Take the knee a little bit out to those right pinky toes. There we go. Perfect. Take a deep breath. One more. When you're ready, we're going to slowly drop our back hand. The front arm palm is going to turn up, reverse warrior. Really gentle, nothing to force. Keep the strength in your legs. One more breath. And then we'll come right into side angle. So bring your right elbow to your right hip crease. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Your left hand can reach up to the sky. Beautiful. Wonderful job. Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, we'll slowly come back up, warrior two. Very nice job. Nice flow. Take a deep breath. Go ahead and drop your hands, heel toe the back foot forward, and just gently step forward to Tadasana. Take a moment here. And maybe the eyes close, or maybe you let them float open. Take in the world around you. Nature is the greatest healer. Take in that calm, take in the colors, the way that the air feels on your skin, the sounds. Take a deep breath. When you're ready, if you're ready, you can stay here if you'd like. You can come to the other side. Let's step back with our right foot, warrior one. Back foot at a 45-degree angle. Find that strength. Arms can rise. Deep breath. Perfect. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Reach up through those fingertips. Open it up, warrior two. Beautiful. Take that gaze right over those front fingertips. Yeah. Perfect. There you go. Deep breath. Beautiful. Notice any judgments, shoulds, coulds, woulds. All right, let them go with the exhale. It's all play here. It's all play. This wouldn't be very fun if it wasn't. Take a deep breath. Exhale, reverse warrior. Right arm slides down, left arm reaches up. And when you're ready, nice and slow, come into that side angle, left elbow right into left hip crease. Right arm can rise. Beautiful. Take one more full deep breath. And when you're ready, come back up, warrior two. Beautiful job. When you're ready, heel toe that back foot, step forward, find your Tadasana. All right, we have met our peak pose. Are you ready? This is my favorite pose to do outside. We're going to come into tree pose. So go ahead and just feel your feet to the ground for a second. Really spread your toes wide. I love that you said that you take your shoes off and you're just feeling your feet to the ground. We wear shoes, our toes get all scrunched in our shoes. Spread them wide, like as wide as you can, so it just like looks really funny. Like spread them wide, press them into the ground. This is one of the ways we're going to cultivate balance is by using our toes. Front toe, ball mounds, heels, okay? Little bend in both knees to start, but you're feeling the strength in your legs. Now shift your weight to your left leg. Maybe you kickstand the opposite. Maybe hands come to the hips or heart center. Notice what feels best for you. Okay? Yeah. If you try something, you're like, that doesn't feel good, come out. Try something else. You're not stuck. Okay, you can stay right here. Focus your gaze, right? That's going to cultivate the balance. We got the toes, we got the legs, the eyes. Now, more sensation. You can externally rotate that right leg. So you're rotating out to the side. Perfect. You can stay here. You can bring the foot to the ankle, to the shin, or you can use the hands to gently draw the foot into the thigh. Now, if you get to the thigh and you're like, too much, come down. Right? And then you just breathe. And you let yourself wobble. Let yourself wobble. If your ankle is wobbling, you are doing good work in your ankle. Your ankles will thank you later. Okay? Trees sway in the breeze. And then notice, do you want to stay hands here? Do you want your branches to reach out? Okay? And you're allowed to feel whatever you want in your yoga practice, but there is science behind turning the corners of your mouth up. I'm just saying. It's okay. It's science. Okay? So take a deep breath. Because if you're not breathing in the pose, we're not getting that good work. One more. And when you're ready, slowly come down. Without fidgeting too much, just see if you can feel that in the body. One more. Wonderful. When you're ready, we'll come to the other side. So now that you know the different variations, come right into what makes you feel good, right? So maybe you're here, and this is plenty. Notice that desire to want to do more even if you're not ready, okay? Just notice it, be compassionate, and draw yourself back and say, for today, doing less is more, because most of the time we're doing too much. Okay? Where are you today? That's something to say. Focus your gaze. Where are you looking? Right? Where our attention goes, energy flows. Okay, and maybe you spread your branches. Breathe. If you want to frown, I'm sure that releases chemicals too. We could try. Take a deep breath. Right, wherever the foot is pressing into the leg, you want to skip over the knee, but you're pressing equally. One more breath. And slowly come on down. Take a moment, just notice how you feel. One more breath. And take a moment to feel your feet to the ground. Notice your legs, your hips. Notice how you feel in your torso, the arms, the throat. And even with excess noise, can you come back to your center, to your breath? Letting it be what it needs to be. And coming back to yourself, because you're worthy of that attention and that time. One more breath. When you're ready, inhale, open your eyes if they're closed, arms rise, reach up. Exhale, let's fold it forward, forward fold, bend those knees. Let the hips pull up and back, just like in down dog, and the upper body flows forward. Maybe you shake out the head, yes and no. Notice which one feels better, yes or no. Beautiful. When you're ready, just come up halfway. Take hands to the shins, or maybe even the outside of the thighs. Nice flat back. Take a deep breath. Take the hands down to the mat. Step one knee down and then the other. Cross your ankles. Nice. And then go ahead and start to sit yourself back. Take your legs out in front of you, and we're going to end where we started. Come right onto your back. Come on down. I think I can see the time here. Perfect. Go ahead and lower yourself all the way down. And as you land here, take a few full, deep breaths. Yeah. And start to find that little sway that you found at the beginning of your practice. Knees side to side. Maybe let the sway get a little bigger now, so that you're almost in this full body twist on each side. Maybe let the arms come out a little wider. Maybe let your hands kind of touch into the grass and just kind of feel into the earth. Yeah. When you're ready, gently take the knees back to center. Find that figure four, left ankle on top of right thigh. Right, gently pressing the knee